Hey, what's up guys? This is Mike with COVAL Hoop Strong. Today, I'm going to show you how to increase your vertical by utilizing exercises and drills that are based on your current abilities and strengths. The concept that we're going to look at is the qualities of two different animals, one being a kangaroo and two being a gorilla. Now I know that sounds crazy, but follow me here for a second and I'll explain. With a kangaroo, we're going to look at what are their physical qualities that pertain to like athleticism. They're quick off their feet, they don't spend much time on the ground when they move, they're very elastic, they're very bouncy. So if you apply that to basketball, I'm sure you can think of like 2 to 3 players that instantly pop in your head. Derrick Jones Jr., Zach LaVine, Ja Morant are 3 players that come to mind when I think of a kangaroo. What kind of qualities will you see in a kangaroo out on the basketball court? This would be the guy that doesn't necessarily get up first to go get the ball once it comes off the rim, but he might be the first guy that gets the ball, despite not being the first off the ground when the ball comes off the rim to get the rebound. This would be the guy that can go quick left-right on his Euro step and look really bouncy and athletic as he does so. Those are going to be your kangaroos. Now, knowing what your strengths are, we can look at improving your capacity to produce more force and in effect increase your vertical by doing so. Now we do this through the exercises and drills that we're going to talk about in a little bit. And what they do is they attack raising the ceiling for your vertical increase twofold. One, it's going to help improve the efficiency of your central nervous system. Simply put, your central nervous system is responsible for telling your muscles to contract and with how much force they should contract with. So we can make that a trainable quality that we work on multiple times per week. The second thing it's going to do is it's going to help increase what's called the cross-sectional area of your muscle tissue. Basically, this is a fancy way of saying we're going to make your muscles a little bit bigger. And what this does is this increases the force generation capacity of the muscle tissue itself. And therefore, we can raise that ceiling for increasing your vertical through these 2 methods. So now we've taken 2 different ways here by increasing the efficiency of your central nervous system, increasing the size of your muscles, and now we've increased this higher ceiling for force generation of your body out on the basketball court. Maybe based on what I just described, you didn't fall into the category of a kangaroo. Maybe you're a gorilla. And a gorilla is basically someone that we just described what we needed to give the kangaroo. That is what the gorilla already is. So you already have a little bit more bigger, dense muscle tissue than probably your peers, your teammates, your competition. Maybe you're a guy that also produces high levels of force like a gorilla, and that showcases itself in the weight room. So maybe you're lifting more weights on your bench press and your squats than your teammates. The problem is you have a hard time translating that force that you can produce to the basketball court. And that's where you're going to need more kangaroo type of exercises to help make you more bouncy and elastic and have that transfer to the basketball court. And that's what we'll focus on for you. Now, maybe you didn't fall into either category. This isn't a bad thing. This is great news, actually, because you can utilize both methods and get benefit at the same time. So the exercises and drills we're going to go over in a little bit, you'll be able to implement all of those into your programming and see the benefit and have it transfer to the basketball court.
First lift for you kangaroos, trap bar deadlift. Notice ribs are down, go ahead, I reach long, butt goes down, knees go forward, feet stay flat, explosively push into the floor, control for 5 seconds on the way down, do not break tempo. Make sure you're hitting that 5-second count on the way down. That'll make or break this exercise for you. Double kettlebell front squat again for you kangaroos. Got my thumbs on my collarbones, kettlebells are resting on my arms, ribs are tucked, knees go forward, feet stay flat, explosively push through the floor. 5 seconds on the way down. Again, focus on that tempo. If you can't get the kettlebells into a comfortable position, this is a good alternative. The bottoms up kettlebell goblet squat. Simply taking one kettlebell, grabbing it by the handles and flip it upside down. Technique remains the same, just like we did for the double kettlebell front squat. Again, 5 seconds on the way down. Hit that tempo. Split squat. The one where I kicked the leg back there, I wanted to demonstrate how you start feet together, kick the leg straight back. Got the weight shifted to the front leg. Notice I got a straight line going from the ear to the hip pocket, loading the left heel, explosively pushing up as I go up. 5 seconds on the way down. Rear foot elevated split squat. Now we're at another element. If you want to progress from the regular split squat, this is a good alternative. utilizing some arm mechanics, some sprint mechanics into this, but same idea, lower myself under control, 5 seconds on the way down, explode on the way up. Final one for you kangaroos, barbell Zercher squat. Bars resting in my forearms. Notice ribs stay down, knees go forward, feet stay flat. I explosively push through the floor, finish strong, 5 seconds on the way down. Now we're on to the gorilla exercises. First one we're looking at is Pogo Jumps. Basically what you're doing is you're trying to minimize your knee bend. You're trying to minimize how much time you spend on the ground and get up as high as you possibly can. Next one, drop, squat, jump. So you're using your momentum with the arms to throw yourself down. As soon as you hit the ground, you're trying to explode up as fast and high as you can. So hit the ground, boom, get up. Next one for you gorillas is med ball slam plus jump. So you're going to slam the ball aggressively. As soon as you let go of that ball, you're springing up, getting up as high as you can. Spend as little time on the ground as you possibly can. Band accelerated jumps. You're going to take the band, you're going to put it on like a backpack, do a few build-up jumps like I just did. Then you're just hitting the ground. As soon as you touch the ground, you're trying to explode up. You're going to notice you'll be able to get higher on those jumps than you can normally. Final one for you gorillas is repeated jumps. So literally you're just spending as little time on the ground as you possibly can and getting up as high as you can.
If you found the information in this video helpful to you, make sure you click the subscribe button below so I'll be kicking out weekly content to help you develop your mind and your body off the court so that you can be your absolute best on the court.